So hi, I'm Amber from Influencer Updates on Instagram, and tonight I'm going to be talking about the 3 biggest Aussie influencer news stories for the week, which includes Emmylou McCarthy, Lucy Jackson and Skye Wheatley. So the first story I'm going to start with is Emmylou McCarthy, so otherwise known as Emmylou. She has been around forever, like for so long in the influencer space, and she's in her 40s. She used to have a TV show called Emmylou Loves, I believe the TV show was called, and it was filmed at RMIT University, and it was on like one of the back channels, like not one of the 4 main ones, it was on one of the back channels. And yeah, just a fun fact, I actually went to the filming of one of her episodes years and years ago with my sister, and it's funny that she's launched a new skincare brand because at the time she was like the face of this Woolworths brand of skincare. It's called View, I think, Voeu. Here's a picture. So yeah, she was the face of that brand, or she was very much like, maybe she was just an influencer for it. It was a bit of a different sort of scene back then, the influencer scene. But yeah, and now as of yesterday, she has announced that she has launched her own skincare brand. So that's a bit of a full circle story for you. But yeah, the skincare brand has blown me away, to be honest. I mean, another bit of a backstory on her skincare brand is that it was originally going to be called St. Sage, which it is still called St. Sage, but it was spelt S-T and then Sage was S-A-J-E, which is the name of one of her children. And then there was this company called Sage Wellness, and they put a trademark infringement on Emmylou's brand, saying that you've reached trademark and you need to change the name. So it seems that last minute she changed the name to St. Sage, but just dropped the E. So it is still pronounced the same. And yeah, the big news with this one that has blown me away is that Chemist Warehouse are the exclusive stockist of this. So it appears it's only available online. So Chemist Warehouse, I guess, are acting as an online marketplace, but you can't even buy it on the St. Sage website. The St. Sage website, if you click buy now, it takes you to the Chemist Warehouse website. So that's very interesting. I've never seen this before, especially from a brand that has no sales history. For Chemist Warehouse to take that on, she must have some really good contacts at Chemist Warehouse. She has worked for Chemist Warehouse a lot over the years, and I would say that they've seen that she is very successful with what she promotes and the sales return that they get on that. So yeah, she must be a really good marketing person for them. So they've got trust in her that she's going to sell a lot of this product, which is really great. She also has mentioned, Emmylou has mentioned that it is also available in store at Ultra Beauty at DFO South Wharf. So Emmylou does live in Melbourne. So she's also done a bit of work for DFO South Wharf, I believe, like influencer sort of work. And now she's got her own skincare brand stocked at Chemist Warehouse at DFO South Wharf. And she has shown on her story she's been down there a lot this week promoting it. And honestly, you need to see the display. I haven't posted it to subscribers, but I think I will after this. The display looks incredible. Everything looks so professional. I'm just really impressed by this brand. Like, I find that when influencers release brands, it's normally very small scale to start with. And like Emmylou said herself that like her team, I think it was, they advised her not to launch 7 products at once. And she's like, no, I want to launch all 7 at once, which yeah, is very big for a brand new brand. Normally influencer brands or any small business would start with like a small collection and see how that goes. Sometimes a brand, like for example, Anna McAvoy's brand, she's got the spray tan, like the face spray tan. She has launched her business with just 1 product. Plus there's also like a fluffy headband you can buy. But in terms of the actual tanning range, she's launched 1 product. And yeah, that's very common with influencer brands. So yeah, Emmylou has gone hard with this, and I think it looks incredible. The products look great. They're all very, I guess, aesthetic, like clean girl aesthetic, and like the glass bottles and the like bold black and white branding. And what else have we got here? This is one of her marketing images, this. So I saw on the Outspoken Facebook group, people found it really interesting that there are no white models in her marketing, like on her website, in any of the Instagram posts. And then a lot of people were saying, well, Emmylou herself is white, but she is not white. She has a Malaysian mother, I believe. So she is mixed heritage, and yeah, so she is not white. She is a person of colour, I believe that would be called. And yeah, then there's other people in the Outspoken Facebook group saying that she has always, I guess, what's it called? Like cultural appropriation. Like she's always appropriated black culture. I don't know. I can't speak because I'm not a black person. Maybe she has, maybe she hasn't. But from what I've seen, she has, or at least had, a black boyfriend. So, I mean, maybe that is why she is into that sort of culture. Like it's an appreciation of the culture on his behalf. Much like our Emily Hembro, she has like an appreciation of Turkish culture, being that her husband is of Turkish origin. But yeah, it's very interesting, I think, that she has chosen not to use any white models. Sorry, my phone has frozen now and it's got all my notes on it. There we go. Somebody has sent me the ASIC extract for the brand, because I was thinking, okay, this would cost a lot of money to launch this brand. Like getting that counter space at Ultra Beauty at DFO Southwark would cost a lot of money on its own, let alone having to like stock the Chemist Warehouse website to provide all this stock, the website, everything. I'm thinking it would cost, hundreds of thousands of dollars to back this. And so I was like, I wonder if she owns it on her own. And the ASIC company extract says that a company, Tiger Lunch, owns it, which I believe would be Emmylou's company. She did have one elephant dinner, and now she's got one called Tiger Lunch. And it says that she is the sole director and sole secretary of the St. Sage Proprietary Limited Company. So she is, really smashing it with this brand, and I'm very intrigued by it. People have asked me why I turned off the comments on the latest post that I did about it, and that is because the Emmylou Hate Brigade came out on that one, and they were just flooding the comment section with things that are not even relevant to the post, and they're just plain nasty. So as you would know, I used to post a lot of stuff publicly, and it would get hundreds of comments, a lot of hate comments. I was questioned a lot about condoning bullying, and I said I agreed something needed to change. And then I basically turned off all comments on all posts, and then eventually I ended up putting pretty much everything behind a paywall, which is the subscribers, which I post to multiple times a day, and the comments on there are never nasty. There's a difference between constructive criticism and nastiness, and the comments on that were just nasty, so that's why I turned off the comments. The final thing I want to say about this is that somebody messaged me saying that they've dealt with Chemist Warehouse in the past, and that she would be paying Chemist Warehouse to have the product ranged online. So they're just like a face, like a store face kind of thing, and that she would be fulfilling the orders herself. Now, I don't have any proof of that or anything, but that is an interesting point, that maybe, she's just fulfilling the orders herself, but Chemist Warehouse is where you buy them from, and then she's essentially like drop shipping through Chemist Warehouse maybe. But then also, like my sister with Tribe Skincare, she had an arrangement with Catch of the Day once, where Catch of the Day bought about $50,000 worth of stock from her, and they had 90 days to sell it, and they had it in their contract that whatever they didn't sell within that 90 days, they would sell back to Tribe Skincare. So it could be some sort of arrangement like that as well. Now, that is all from me, but before I go on to the second topic, I'm going to read the comments first, because usually I wait until the end and then it's all like choppy and changey. So I'm going to try reading the comments first. What are people saying about Emmylou? Will you buy it? Yeah, I do really want to buy it. I'll probably wait until my products run out, because I don't want to just buy products for the sake of it. But yeah, I definitely want to try some of them. Someone's written here it's a bit pricey. I do agree that it is a bit pricey, but it does also look like a luxury sort of brand. But I guess we'll see reviews soon. You found all this info on Tattle. Well, maybe the people who sent me the info sent it to Tattle, if that's the same info. The ingredients look phenomenal and so well priced for the ingredients. Yeah, that's what I thought. So like, my sister is a beauty therapist, or was a beauty therapist, I suppose, and had her own skincare brand. So I do know a lot about skincare ingredients, and we both agree that the products look like they are going to be really good. Someone saying the packaging and lettering looks like another brand that sells coffee. Yeah, so I put this on subscribers because someone commented it on the post, saying that it looks like a Melbourne brand called St. Ali, or like A-L-I, St. Ali Coffee. And I agree, the branding really does look like that, like just the black and white bold font. But I mean, coffee and skincare would be in different trademark categories, so I suppose there's no leg to stand on there. Someone's saying that she has brought out a 7-step program, yet can't even clean her own eye makeup off. I did notice that in her stories, that she was saying she had panda eyes after using the 2 cleansers. Or maybe she'd only used one of them so far. But I mean, yeah, that's just how it is when cleansing, I suppose. So I do find that it really depends what mascara I'm wearing. I do have like a double cleanse routine. I use the Body Shop cleansing balm first, and I find that, yeah, some mascaras it gets off and others it doesn't, and it's very annoying. Hopefully hers will get mascara off. Someone else is saying here that she's storing the stock in her ex's garage. How is that safe for keeping skincare safe? Well, I mean, that is just speculation at this point. I haven't seen any evidence of that, but I suppose if you installed an air conditioner in the garage, that would seem appropriate. I don't know. I'm not sure about storing of skincare. Skincare is a very saturated market. Are you going to speak on the Paule gift scam? I haven't heard of the Paule gift scam, but I will talk about that later in that case. I have some ideas. Why charge people to see the St. Sage stand? It's freely available on her socials. Okay, so the subscribers is not that I'm charging people to see what's freely available on her socials. What I'm doing is I'm curating, like, influencers. There's definitely over 1,000 people that I follow, and they post a lot of content for the day, and I curate the best bits. If you haven't subscribed, you probably don't understand, but I have a very high retention rate of subscribers. So I post about 10 updates per day, and most people who subscribe love it and they stay on. So I'm very proud of that. Thank you. If her skincare is great, why does her skin look like leather? Well, I mean, to be fair, this sounds like I'm just having to defend Emmylou. There's a lot of nasty comments in here. But to be fair, she is in her 40s and she does appear to not have Botox and fillers that people are used to seeing. Like, I've noticed when she gets up in the camera, she moves her forehead and she does have lines across her forehead, and that is actually a normal thing. It's just that we're accustomed to seeing influencers not have lines on their face anymore. And also, as to looking like leather, well, I'm not really sure if that's true. Oh, someone's saying here that she has a Vietnamese mother, not Malaysian mother. Sorry about that one. And someone else is saying here that it's 2024 and diversity is a strength. So yeah, I agree. It is really good. She's shown a lot of diversity. I also really like that when she was showing her stand at the Ultra Beauty store, she was naming each model. She's like, oh, look how great my stands look. Like, there's so-and-so, there's so-and-so, there's so-and-so. Like, she really seemed like she was very involved in the brand and very involved in the models as well, which was really cool. Lots of people are asking why I turned off comments, but I did answer that. The same person, they're saying again, this is from Tattle, but I'm not really sure what they're referring to there. I know it's weird, but I actually don't read Tattle. I know it seems weird because I cover a lot of the same content that they are interested in, but I can't. It's honestly just such a crazy place. Like, you start reading and it's just people are honestly talking such smack on there. But they probably think the same about me, and that's okay. Emmylou said herself that all of her money has gone into it. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't doubt that all of her money has gone into it. It looks like a very expensive thing to launch. Rihanna has diverse models too, and she's a billionaire. Yes, that is a true fact. What else have we got? I'm interested in the second cleanser and the moisturizer, but need to look into it a little bit more to decide. Yeah, see, I'm very interested in the first cleanser. I love like a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm because, yeah, I do wear SPF every day as well as makeup. So, yeah. Moisturizers also, like, I don't know, people are like really into moisturizers. I'm the sort of person who will use like any old moisturizer. I think cleanser is the key. Someone's saying here that she didn't promote using sunscreen, but I believe she did. She mentioned multiple times that her cleansing oil is really good for removing sunscreen at the end of each day. A lot of alcohol brands sell through a platform to bottle shops, but the supplier ships, etc. It's pretty common. yeah, I'm hearing that it is really common about these big brands being just like a sales platform for these smaller brands. Have you ever met Emmylou? Yes, so I did meet her at her filming of her show, but this was probably like 8 years ago or something, maybe 7 years ago, and it was just like a 10-minute hi, get a photo sort of thing. Love your balanced perspective too. Some women are so jealous of success, it's sad. Yeah, I create this account because I find influencers very entertaining. I don't want to tear them down. I want to see both sides of the story, I suppose. And I love the discussion. I love that there's haters. I love that there's lovers. Like, it's all part of the fun. Storage videos are on her Insta page with kids' bikes in the background. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that one. Emmylou looks incredible for her age. Yes, I agree. And yay for no Botox, someone else is saying. Okay. All right, I've caught up on the comments, so I'm going to go on to the second topic. I don't know if people are going to like this new way of doing it. But yeah, the second topic is Lucy Jackson and Sam. They have broken up. So this was breaking last Friday night as I was recording. My sister was next to me and she was like watching Lucy's page and like telling me things as it was all happening. And yeah, I thought I'll leave it for this week because then I'll have all of the information. So Lucy, okay, let me see what I posted. I posted this on the 25th of August, so about a month ago. She was posting that her new boyfriend, Sam, is moving in with her because they've had such a great time in Europe together and they feel like they're going to do well living together. Somebody also asked her if she wants to get married one day, and she said that when she was younger, she had her life extremely mapped out and like 100% that's what she wanted. But as she's getting older, she doesn't know if marriage is something she sees for herself, but maybe. Then she's written, I love going to my friends and family's weddings and celebrating their love. So potentially, but life is such a journey. I took this as like, she's not that into Sam. And like she's said on her podcast many times, like she had a list of different icks for him. And she said, like, she did add the disclaimer that of course she loves him and he's a great guy and there's so much good about him. And she was just like sort of being dramatic for the podcast. But I just sort of felt like she was never really that into him. But whereas other people last week, they mentioned to me on my live that they interpret that as like she's sort of just protecting herself and not wanting to come across as too full on and in case of rejection. And I was like, yeah, maybe that is true. Like she wants to be loved and she wants to love, but she's a bit scared. So it could be either of those two things. But anyway, last Friday night, she released a TikTok video saying that she was looking for a roommate. Now, this was weird timing given that Sam had moved in potentially the day before, the week before, very, very soon. Like not very long ago. He'd only just moved in. And then she'd released a video saying she's looking for a roommate. And everybody was like, whoa, what's happened? Everyone went to her page and Sam had deleted his Instagram, or he'd changed it to private and changed it to user 126. Samuel Hone, that's his name, by the way. And yeah, so everybody was like, okay, they've definitely split. She then commented on the video. Somebody said, expose him. And she wrote, he cheated on me. And that's the beginning. Then a few days later, she made another TikTok video. She was saying she doesn't normally like to, air all this dirty laundry online, being that she has a profile, but she wants to help other people who would go through a bad breakup and feel that they're not alone. She said that she found out Wednesday night, so this was not Wednesday night just gone, but the one before, that she was cheated on with multiple people and that she never thought she'd be 34 and getting cheated on by a bloke who draws. So there she goes again with her icks. Apparently drawing is an ick. But so she was cheated on with multiple people. They were in Europe together and she went to a hens party for Nikki. And I think during the time she was at the hens party, he went to Tomorrowland Festival in like Germany or Belgium. So I'm wondering if something went on there like during the few days they had apart. I don't know. This is just me speculating. I haven't heard any other theories. And she did post also a few days ago that she is recording an episode for the podcast. So it seems that she's going to be talking about her breakup on the podcast, which is really exciting. I then also got a DM from a very reliable source saying that Lucy cheated on her ex-boyfriend, what's his name, Maddie, which was the guy she broke up with years ago, and that she's being a hypocrite, getting all mad at Sam for cheating on her. I have never heard this before, that Lucy cheated on Maddie, so take that with a grain of salt. Like I said, it is a reliable source, so I'm not sure why this person would lie, and they seem like, I know that this person seems close to Lucy in ways. But yeah, I mean, just because you have been cheated on in the past doesn't mean it doesn't hurt to be cheated on. I mean, it's a taste of your own medicine in a way, but that is just speculation, and we probably just need to ignore that, really. But yeah, I hope that Sam is okay. Like, this person was also saying that Sam has been like harassed by people and hounded by the Lucy punters. But I love Lucy. I think that she is so incredibly funny, and I just think her podcast is the best thing. So I really, really hope that she does find somebody who is going to work out for her, because that is just horrible for her that she's been cheated on multiple times, and I really do feel for her. So I'm going to read the comments on this one as well. Someone's saying that they're shocked. Other people are saying they don't know who these people are. So Lucy Jackson, she has a podcast called Happy Hour with Lucy and Nikki, who is her co-host. She also owns Jagger & Stone, which is a fashion brand, and she is also an Aussie legend. Oh gosh, I'm hiccuping. Wasn't he just about to move in? Yeah, so he had just moved in, I believe. He was apparently cheating the entire relationship, someone said. She did seem really into him after the trip. Yeah, that's probably a good point, that maybe she really bonded with him on that trip, spending so much time together, and was really into him after that. How long were they together for? I'd say it was 6 months max. Yeah, I reckon 6 months max. She should have trusted her female intuition. Female intuition is always right. If you think something is wrong in your relationship, it is. Like, trust your intuition. This person's saying that yes, she did cheat on Maddie, but she didn't cheat on Sam. And that, yeah, it doesn't give people a free pass to do it to others. That is true. Are Lucy, Nikki and Tammy still friends? I don't know. They confuse me, because like, you think that they're not friends, and then all of a sudden they'll show up at one of the events together or something. I think that they're probably friendly, like they're in the same sort of social circles, but I don't know if they would like hang out one-on-one lately. We'll see. We'll see if they're at each other's weddings. I haven't heard that they're going to be, but we will see. Okay, the third topic for tonight is Skye Wheatley. I'm going to talk about her fox eye lift, her half facelift, and also her feud with Cyrell and Jessika Power. So what have I got here? All right, so the 12th of September, Skye posted a Q&A, and people were saying, we want to see your face, and she said, I will wait until it has healed a bit, as it is way too scary. That is the word she used, way too scary. And then I posted in subscribers, Bailey Scarlett, she's a different influencer, and she lives in Bali, and she got the exact same surgery as Skye at the exact same surgeon, place by the same surgeon. So she's had the exact same procedure done 6 months ago, and he has shown like before and afters of her 6 months on, and it doesn't look anywhere near as scary as what Skye's looking like now. But if you look at Bailey's page, she does have a highlight, and she had the exact same bandages, this top picture here, as what Skye does. So yeah, it seems that there is hope for Skye because at this point, her surgeon leaked a photo before Skye even had a chance. This is the photo that he leaked, and it's looking very, very pulled back. This is Bailey that I was talking about, her before and after 6 months on. She's looking a bit shocked, but also like her face does look amazing. Like, it looks very lifted. I personally can't even imagine these beautiful young women getting this done. Like, it seems like such an invasive surgery. Like, Skye said she couldn't see for 3 days in hospital because of the swelling, I suppose. And she's really glad she had a friend with her, because it would have been really scary being in a foreign hospital, not being able to see for 3 days. So yes, it does seem like a very invasive surgery. She also mentioned that she got arm lipo and inner thigh lipo. Oh, and blepharoplasty temporal lift and blepharoplasty. I'm not really sure what that one is, but yeah, she got the arm lipo. So in all of her videos and stuff, you've seen that she's got upper arm compression bandages on and inner thigh lipo, which she mentioned that the doctor had said to her, there's no fat to take. Like, I don't think we should be doing this. And she said, oh, come on, I just want you to take a little bit. And he agreed to. But then in the same sentence, she was saying, he's a really good surgeon. He wouldn't do anything that's not necessary. So I thought that was quite ironic. But yeah, the surgeon posted her after results before she even got a chance to. And then she's like, oh, well, I'm just going to show you. And now she's been showing more photos in her bandages. She's looking a bit like alien-esque. And then the news.com.au, they posted these paparazzi shots of her today. And yeah, she's still got these very, very hectic bandages from all the way here, like holding her face up. Her eyes are looking very different to what they used to, but I'm sure it will settle down and she's going to look amazing as always. Let's hope so, because everybody can agree that she is a very typically attractive woman. The other drama with Skye this week is Cyrell from Maths. Cyrell Paule. Paule is her surname. I never knew that actually. Cyrell. Yeah. So Cyrell is on The Amazing Race, and there was an excerpt of her aggressively attacking Ian Thorpe's best friend, saying that he had said that Cyrell and her partner Eden are following them. And she was going off being all smart ass, saying like, oh, you think we're following you? And who are you? You're just Ian Thorpe's +1. And Skye reposted this snippet saying, I've just lost my train of thought, saying that she's got PTSD watching this snippet because she has had a feud with Cyrell in the past. And that's all she said to start with. She just said, Cyrell is so scary, guys. I'm having PTSD watching this from our little interaction we had. And then Cyrell was really not happy that she wrote that, and she went a bit off on Skye, saying that she's got no right to call her crazy. Think about the ramifications of her words. As a light-skinned woman, you're allowed to call a person of colour crazy. If a dark-skinned woman like me called you crazy, shit-stirring bitch, I would be considered an aggressive, crazy black bitch. And then Skye had also written, she's crazy, but she makes great TV. I'll give her that. That's what Cyrell was referring to with the crazy thing. But yeah, I think that the PTSD comment and the crazy comment have really stirred up Cyrell. Cyrell also mentioned that Skye was supporting Bully Zero on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and that's quite ironic, being that she is bullying Cyrell currently, in Cyrell's opinion. What else here? Oh yeah, so the altercation that Skye and Cyrell had, I've still got it up on my public posts. Like, I posted it back in May 20... Let me see. I think it was May 23. Or was it May 22? Sorry, I'm a bit unorganised with this one. Oh, here it is. Yeah, May 2022. So it was over 2 years ago. I remember they were at an influencer event together. It was for a baby formula. And I remember, who else was there? Emily Hembrow was definitely there. I'm pretty sure Amy Hembrow was too. And yeah, Skye was like questioning Cyrell about rumours that she and Eden, so Eden's from Love Island, and yeah, Skye was questioning that they were together just for publicity. But at this point, they had a child together. They did break up before they had the child, but Skye was just questioning her about that. And Cyrell took that really offensively. She said like since then that she deals with racism every single day. And like, if you go to any of her posts, people call her a monkey. Like, people are really horrible and very racist to her. So I can see why Cyrell does always have her back up about racism. And she was thinking that maybe people don't think that she's good enough for Eden because she isn't white, I suppose. Like, she has said this sort of thing. I'm not just making this up. So yeah, I think that is why she thinks that Skye's being racist all the time with her comments, because she is used to receiving racism, which is horrible and totally not okay. And honestly, I would be crazy too if I was in the spotlight dealing with all that and all the criticism she gets. I think that, yeah, I mean, I can see that her aggressiveness is not normal, and yeah, I would be scared of her as well if I was on her bad side. But I can also see why she is the way she is, if that makes sense. And I think that that's everything. I think that's everything for the Skye and Cyrell. Oh, no, then the last bit is that Jess Power, she also weighed in on it. So what has she said? Oh, yeah. So Cyrell, hang on. What has she written here? Jess wrote on a So Dramatic post about Cyrell and Skye feuding. Jess wrote, "Oh, mate, give it a rest already. I'm not surprised Skye has PTSD from her. She's as reactive as they come. She will find an argument out of thin air, that woman." And then Cyrell went on to say, oh my gosh, it's funny because it's just so horrible. She was saying, "The only person who should give it a rest is you and your lying ass. Go start another GoFundMe page, bitch. For someone who likes to run their mouth when the only thing you seem to have run out of is money. Couldn't even pay for your dad's funeral." This is because Jess Power's dad recently passed away, and both she and her brother Reese, they posted a GoFundMe page publicly to raise money to cover the costs of the funeral. They were trying to raise $2,000, by the way, but it was actually a different family member that set it up. But yeah, Jess and her brother shared it. "Where's your money from OnlyFans? I'm going to suggest to sell one of your Prada bags, but if they're anything like you, they're probably fake and you're rocking a Prado, not a Prada." And then she goes on to say that Jessika Power's probably just trying to use this to make headlines again. So yeah, I don't think that feud would be over yet. So watch this space with that one. Okay, I'm going to see what the comments are on Skye. There's a lot on Skye this week. She is giving us the drama. Okay, that's where I was up to. Lots of people asking about Lara Bingle. I'll get to that. Have you seen Skye's TikToks though? She is saying it was really traumatic. I haven't heard her say that, but doesn't surprise me at all. It did look really traumatic, the surgery. Someone here is saying that she would have had to sign something to allow him to post that pic. Yeah, I do agree. I suppose she just didn't know it would be that soon, maybe. It would be cheaper and less traumatic to see a therapist. That's true. Like, Skye has admitted that she believes she has body dysmorphia and she can't see what we all see in her beauty. She has had a lot of work done over the years. You need an iPad to show us the receipts on. Honestly, I bought an iPad to do this, but it's just a lot easier to do it on this because it's smaller. Like, my iPad's really big and I don't know, rather than my cracked phone. But obviously subscribers get to see all of this as it happens rather than having to wait till the end of the week to see these with the ring light in them and the cracked phone. Google Skye's Big Brother pics if you want to see her natural. Yep, that is true. She does look a lot different, but she is also a lot younger back then. Cyrell, oh no, I'm not going to read that because it is a racist comment. I don't agree with racism, but Cyrell needs to chill out. Yes, I think that is probably a good summary. Skye stirred her up at that dinner. Yeah, I do agree she was stirring her up. And like, Cyrell was clearly getting upset about it and Skye kept pushing. I suppose that was the issue. White women shouldn't comment if they've never been subjected to racism. It's often very overt and casual these days. I agree. I do agree. And that is why I said before that I can't comment. Or maybe I said that about the Emmylou situation. But yeah. Martha said she saw racism towards Cyrell when she went to the Logies too. It's really, it's just awful. I can't even imagine. Sorry, anything new? No. Okay, so something else that have been asked in here a fair bit is what is happening with the Lara Bingle comments on Ruby Tuesday Matthews' latest post, and that I don't know. I posted about that just before in subscribers to try and like find an answer with everyone. But yeah, people are commenting on Ruby Tuesday Matthews' latest post saying Lara Bingle pay your taxes or Lara Bingle pay your wages or something really weird, and it's just flooded by all these different people. So not sure what's going on there. That could be some breaking news that I might talk about next week. What else were people saying? Oh yeah, there was something about the Paule skincare giveaway scam. So I'm wondering if that was to do with like the gifts that she put in not in all, but like in a lot of the orders over the birthday weekend. I haven't heard anything bad. Maybe I'll have to go have a look on TikTok for that, and then I'll post that to subscribers. And Nat Sanitsky, she is pregnant. Her and Ashy are still friends. So yeah, Nat announced, I think today, or was it yesterday, that she is pregnant, which is really good. She has been openly sharing like an IVF journey and trying to get pregnant for quite a long time. Her and Ashy still friends. I think that they're friendly, but not necessarily friends. I'm very interested to see what Ashy's comment is on the post, because I'm wondering if it's going to be like, imply that she already knew, or if she's finding out through the social media. I'm not sure. That'll be a true test of whether they're still friends or not. I think that was most of the questions. I don't want to go too much because I've already been on here for 37 minutes. There were a lot of updates this week, and I talked way too long about Emmylou, but I just found that one so interesting. And yes, there was a Hello Kitty cafe and exhibition at Chadstone today, and I have seen a few influencers posting that, and it looked really, really, really cute, and I want to see it. But if I didn't answer your question, please DM me and we can talk about it in there. I love talking about influencers, obviously. And thanks all for tuning in, and I'll see you all later. Bye.